Feedback is more valuable than Willy Wonka's golden ticket. If people tell us about our strengths, it feels good, number one. And number two, it allows us to trace the causes of our success so we can build upon them. If we hear criticism about our weaknesses, it still provides a platform to eliminate our deficits, build awareness, build confidence, and increase the opportunity for future success.
Yo, Joey, so then why do so many people suck at it?
That's a great question, and that leads to the 2 points that we will cover in this episode, which are 1, why corrective feedback can be hard to give, and 2, a checklist for giving feedback, which helps others improve their opportunities and it strengthens your relationship with them. It strengthens your relationship. It doesn't hurt relationships. Welcome to Build Smart Connected. Let's start with some startling statistics. When it comes to giving critical feedback, 96% of unhappy customers don't complain directly to the service provider. 91% of those will simply leave and never come back. And 13% of dissatisfied customers tell more than 20 people. So this means if I'm in a pancake restaurant and I get pancakes that are stringy or thicker than a truck tire, rather than actually tell the owner or the knife-wielding chef, there's a 96% chance I will say nothing. In fact, I might even lie when they say, "How was it, my friend?" And I say, "Everything was fine." And then I go out and I tell 20 other people. Double shame on me for being a spineless weasel. What a disservice to them. The truth is, it's easy for me to tell you this or you to read on screen, but people really do struggle with feedback, and here are a few reasons why. Many people are never taught how to give or receive it, so they lack the skills and the confidence. We have a fear that working relationships and even personal friendships will permanently suffer, and most of us want to be seen as a good person. It takes time, but too often time is used as a convenient excuse, which leads to, it causes discomfort, so it's easier to avoid. Now, before we get into the how-tos for giving critical feedback, I want you to think about why you need or want to provide it. Because the spirit of it should always be rooted in care or concern to help the receiver's well-being or performance, never to hurt or offend. So here's a list of tools to help you when giving constructive feedback. Number 1, have a clear purpose. And this includes explaining why you are giving them feedback, what you want them to change, and what impact that change will have. Number 2, be sensitive to timing and environment. As often as possible, feedback should be given in a timely manner and in an appropriate setting. Approaching a person when either you or they are in a high emotional state often is counterproductive. So ask yourself, what is the best timing? Where is the best location? And am I creating the right environment? Because that is essential. Number 3, be specific and descriptive. Non-specific feedback drives me nuts because you are not giving the receiver any specific direction of where to go. Make sure you talk about the behavior or incident that led to you providing this constructive criticism, what the impact has on themselves, situations, or others, and you have to talk about what the consequences are should the infractions repeat. When you do this, you provide the receiver the opportunity to self-correct going forward. Last point, and it's a critically important one. When you provide constructive input to others, it can't be a monologue. That doesn't work. It's a lecture. It's got to be a dialogue, which must involve you listening, you receiving questions, going back and forth to understand their perspective as well. And you also want to attach their positive qualities, their strengths. So ideally, in the end, they not only get the feedback, but they're inspired to want to change. Providing constructive criticism isn't always easy, but it is where, and I want you to remember this, it's where the golden opportunities lie for all of us to become better versions of ourselves. In the words of author Ken Blanchard, feedback is the breakfast of champions. Hey, thanks for watching. I hope you found this helpful. If you'd like to see more videos, please subscribe to our YouTube channel over there. If you'd like to learn more about who I am and what I do, you can always visit joetakash.com. And of course, we love feedback. If you have any suggestions on how these could be better, or if you have any topics you'd like me to speak on, please leave your feedback below.
Live it, love it, do it, profit.